Have you ever noticed that your avoidant partner or your avoidant ex would shut down, get quiet, anytime that you expressed or asserted your wants and needs? That they would just stonewall you? Well, this is because they perceive it as criticism. If you are telling them something that they're not doing right, something that you need that they're not doing for you, or any kind of disagreement whatsoever, this person is likely to take it as criticism. And avoidants, especially severe ones, do not handle criticism well at all. And that's because they have a core wound. They feel that they are defective inside, that they are unlovable. And criticism confirms their core belief that they are defective. If they did something wrong, or if they weren't good enough in the relationship, therefore, it confirms in their own mind that they are in fact a defective person. This all goes back to childhood, when the avoidant was emotionally neglected. Their parents and their caretakers did not give them the emotional nurturing that they needed. And because they weren't receiving the love, this instilled a belief in them that they are in fact defective and unlovable. When they tried to express their feelings as a child, their feelings were routinely dismissed. They were not allowed to freely express themselves. So the message was sent loud and clear. You're not lovable, and your emotions, your feelings are not welcome here. If they don't do the work, if they don't try to heal, if they don't process this stuff, they carry this through to being an adult. Now this is a very insecure person as an adult, a person with unhealed attachment wounds, a person that feels defective at the core. So when you are trying to assert your wants and needs, even if it's in a very kind manner, even if you're saying it without being accusatory or judgmental, even if you're using I feel statements, this person is likely to receive it as criticism and absolutely shut down, stonewall you, and perhaps even leave the relationship altogether. A slight disagreement, a slight criticism in the avoidance mind can mean, well, this relationship is not going to work. We are incompatible. And they can run for the hills and completely discard a partner. Avoidants also tend to think in black and white. Things are either all good or they are all bad. It comes from deep insecurities. So one small criticism can suddenly mean that the relationship is all bad in the mind of the avoidant. This puts you as the partner of an avoidant in a very difficult position, because if you assert your feelings, if you assert your wants and needs, it will trigger them. So what people often do is they start to tiptoe. They start to walk on eggshells to avoid triggering the avoidant, to prevent the person from leaving. So that requires sacrificing your feelings, not asserting your wants and needs, essentially letting your wants and needs go out the window, all to keep this person from running away. Question to ask yourself, is that healthy? Is it healthy to just sacrifice your wants and needs to avoid triggering a person and preventing them from leaving the relationship? Is that really truly a healthy person to be in a relationship with if they are not working on themselves and they can't even handle the slightest disagreement, or they can't even handle hearing your wants or your needs? Is that a healthy relationship for you to be in, to where you have to self-sacrifice and completely cater to this person? What it is, however, is an opportunity to hold boundaries. What you want, don't want. What you need, don't need. What you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate. And you can hold them in a kind and empathetic way and say, no, these are my needs in a relationship. This is what I want. And if that person can't handle it, and if they're unwilling to even compromise or unwilling to even respect your boundaries, the relationship likely will come to its natural conclusion a lot earlier than it would if you tiptoe. But the same result is generally inevitable. If this person is so insecure that they can't even put consideration or care into your boundaries or your wants and needs, the relationship is unlikely to last the distance anyway. So what you'd be doing is you'd be saving yourself time and emotional energy that you would be spending on a person that ultimately is not emotionally healthy or reciprocating. It hurts to lose a relationship with someone you love, but your own well-being absolutely does matter. Your own wants and needs matter. Your feelings matter. When you're completely sacrificing that to cater to somebody else, you're sending yourself the subconscious message that your feelings don't matter, your wants don't matter, your needs don't matter, and this person's wants, needs, and feelings matter so much more than yours. And that couldn't be further from the truth. So if you're in a relationship with somebody who's so severely avoidant that they can't even handle the slightest of disagreements, time to take a step back and ask yourself, is this healthy for you?